evening, a warm welcome to you. Welcome to Business News this week's edition. Thank you for joining us. A quick reminder that this news telecast is coming to you live on our Star Times platform, channels 103, and then on Facebook and YouTube. Do well to engage with us on these platforms. We welcome your feedback. Now, after a very bruising November, the Nigerian stock market is back, and all share index experienced slight increase this week. Business News Tonight will highlight the renewed buying interest, especially in banking and industrial stocks, which signals growing investors' optimism. We shall also bring to you the different skills and the need for skills acquisition among Nigerian youths. This and more will form our package on Business News. My name is Edidion Iba. Business news will be coming up shortly, but first let's take the day's news. In accordance with established financial regulations, the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly has ratified the reports from its Committee on Public Accounts on the audited accounts of the state government for the year ended December 31, 2024. The audited reports prepared by the State Auditor General was earlier submitted to the state legislature for consideration and subsequently referred to the Public Accounts Committee for further legislative action. Nsika Okon has the reports.
The Public Accounts Committee chairman and member representing Tiribom State Constituency, Eric Akman, highlighted the failure of various ministries, departments, and agencies to promptly retire standing and special impress as required by standard procedures. Among the committee's recommendations, which were unanimously adopted by the House, were directives for zonal directors and school principals to ensure the recovery of overpayments made to retired or deceased staff. The committee also recommended the establishment of audit committees in all MDS in accordance with the Akwa Ibom State Audit Law of 2021.
Failure of ministry, department, and agency to promptly retire standing and special interest in accordance with the standard rules. 2. Negligence on the part of the scheduled officers in the ministry, department, and agencies to process and obtain treasury receipt from the office of the State Accountant General for retirement on special interest. 3. Inability of the zonal directors and principals of schools to process the recovery of salary overpayment that we made to retired or deceased officers.
The Speaker of Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, Udamoton, comments.
Accordingly, the report of the public accounts on the audit report of the Auditor General of the accounts of Akwa Ibom State of Nigeria for the year ended 31st day of December 2024 is hereby adopted and ratified. The clerk is hereby directed to communicate the appropriate process.
Also at the plenary, the Akwa Ibom State Appropriation Law 2026, which was submitted to the legislature by Governor Omoino, had passed its second reading. The bill was subsequently referred to the House Committee on Finance and Appropriation for further legislative work, with a directive to report back to the House within 20 working days. Nsika Okon, NTA News.
The National Orientation Agency says the media, traditional and religious institutions, healthcare providers, civil society, and citizens should collaborate to ensure widespread knowledge and acceptance of measles and rubella vaccine. This is at a one-day town hall meeting in Ibiomidimon Local Government Council Hall, Okoita, Akwa Ibom State. Etienne Oibangan has the report.
The National Orientation Agency, in conjunction with National Primary Healthcare Development Agency and Center for Wellbeing and Integrated Nutrition Solutions, intensified campaigns on measles rubella vaccine introduction in Nigeria at the grassroots. Here, the state director of NOA, Mkpotom, notes that the vaccines are safe and effective and that vaccination is the most effective way to prevent measles, rubella, and other childhood killer diseases.
Our mandate is that of communicating government policies and programs, and what we are handling right now is on health matter that relates to the introduction of M&R, measles and rubella in Nigeria. And we want all Nigerian residents in this section of the country to please support and cooperate with government to eradicate this sickness before it becomes a scourge.
Stakeholders say that every child deserves a healthy start in life, and as such, vaccination is not only a personal choice, but a community responsibility.
As we launch the campaign next year, it's going to be free. Our vaccination teams will move from community to schools and to administer this.
We expect them to go back with these messages, notably the stakeholders, to avail their congregants, their community members, heads of schools, the community leaders, the women leaders of this information.
We want to achieve success and ensure that our children don't suffer a disease that we can prevent.
What we want you to do is to help us sing this song. Help us tell your neighbors. Help us tell your church members. Help us tell your community leaders that we are going to be coming out on that day for children 9 months to 14 years.
I want to tell the sponsors that the implementation of the MR vaccination come 4th February 2026 will be successful.
Today's message means that people are being gifted by God to carry out many things, especially in the area of health.
The government, through the State Primary Health Care Board, is introducing the measles and rubella vaccine for all children from 9 months to 14 years. The exercise is expected to commence on February 4, 2026 at various health facilities offering routine immunizations and outreach posts across the state. Etienne Ibanga, NTN News.
We'll pause and take some messages. The news continues after. Stay with us.
The solution to your building and construction works is Regan Stones, dealer in chippings, hardcore, iron rods, cement, sharp sand, and blocks of all kinds. At Regan Stones, integrity is our watchword. We are equipped to deliver to you regardless of the quantity you desire. We scale every product with our weighing bridge so you can be rest assured of the exact quantity of products you buy from us. Our dedicated and committed staff, coupled with efficient automated vibrating machine, guarantee our unfailing delivery always. We have top-notch customer care services to attend to you in minutes. Locate us at Regan Stones, Goswell Akpabio Crescent, Shelter Afraid, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Our office line 0916-641-1972. Regan Stones, reliable and trusted. Regan Stones, quality beyond imagination.
Mind-blowing innovation in hospitality. Tastefully furnished rooms and apartments, cozy restaurant with local and continental dishes, exquisite bar, standard laundry and car wash, free Wi-Fi and 24-hour spa and water supply. Feel the superior quality of hospitality and luxury as you unwind and relish the comfort of life, all at the Silver Luxury Hotel, managed by Joy Hymns Limited, Itiam Utep Street, Plot 100 Unit L, with Housing Estates, Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. For inquiries and reservations, please call 0806-840-1220 or 0701-661-7341. The Silver Luxury Hotel, oasis of comfort.
Thank you for still staying tuned. With unemployment rising and traditional jobs shrinking, Business experts say skill acquisition has become a critical lifeline for Nigerian youths. These, they say, will offer practical pathways to income, innovation, and economic survival. Blessing Thaddeus completes the story.
A visit to some tailoring shops and salons in Uyo shows young apprentices learning different trades in a bid to change their lives and secure their future economically. From fashion designing to hairdressing, these youths are equipping themselves with different vocational skills. Some of the trainers affirm that apprenticeship gives the learners hands-on experience and helps them to understand real work situation.
You don't just come here to pay your money and at the end of it, you don't achieve anything. I'll make sure that you achieve what you want. Just start from somewhere. Before you know, you are there.
You just must be there. You just must have to, you need to have interest and the stuff, the learning process. So once you sit down and focus, I think that is the only way you can capture whatever that you came here for.
They say it also builds confidence and shows resilience of apprentices learning the trade, while they also try to enforce commitment of apprentices through various forms of discipline when the need arises.
Whatever thing you want to learn, you need to have passion first. Discipline is very important. Without that, you can't meet up.
Since I was really determined, so that is how I got them.
Some Nigerians are of the view apprenticeship is a means of curbing unemployment and youth retiveness, encouraging parents to support their children who are interested in learning trade.
No matter what you do, you need to pay money so that you can learn, acquire the knowledge. Even if when you don't understand the thing, she will still teach you and make sure that you learn it before she can go to another step.
You have to be diligent and be hard work.
They all agree learning a trade might just be a pathway for self-reliance rather than wait for white-collar jobs. In Uyo, Blessing Thaddeus, NTA News.
The sight of pork on a grill and its aroma coupled with a tender bite for perfectly roasted pork for many is more than just an experience. For many residents of Uyo in Akwa Ibom State, smoked pork appears to be a ready snack at street corners, and for many others, it makes the meal complete. Interestingly, beyond its rich taste, Evelyn Badueko goes into the world of pork to find out the nutritional value of pork and the reason behind its popularity in Uyo.
Akwa Ibom State is known for its versatility in creating savory dishes. It is also no doubt that the reason behind different meal spots are scattered along streets in Uyo to meet the demands of tasty meals to consumers. One of such is the roasted pork, which is popular on streets within Uyo metropolis. But what is the attraction, after all, for some Uyo residents to pork stands?
I'm a spray painter. A work that you need energy to work. And sometimes when I came to his place, I used to collect pork meat like 500, 1,000. He always give, even more than that. He gave me energy to work.
They love it because it is meat, and with what it does to the body. Most of the people, when they buy, they usually said that doctors always recommended it for them to eat because it's good to the body.
They cut them, they fry them, they make them, they think me, very nice to me. I enjoy it very, very well. And put the no pepper to me, I enjoy it very, very well.
Most often prepared and garnished with lots of spices before roasting, many attest to its savory taste, while some others have their reservations.
I don't like the meat because I know the pig does not like clean places. If you keep it in a very clean place, it can even fall sick. So it prefers very dirty environment, and that alone, the environment a pig is, you can't imagine the kind of things that the pig does. So it puts me off the pig.
there are some people who are very talented in that area. They will season it and give it a very, very sumptuous taste. So it's actually very sweet. But one thing I do not like about pork meat is the fact that since it's actually a roadside snack, the way they present it, the manner of presentation, it's not actually hygienic, because you see that they just leave it open and all manner of things, dust, vehicles are passing, insects are flying, they are perching on it.
With all of the reservations and attractions, what is really the nutritional value of pork?
Pork is healthy kind of meat. Among all the red meats, I think pork is better. Pork is better, but you have to take it in moderation. Pork equally contains valuable vitamins, which I call excellent vitamins, like the zinc, selenium, like the iron, like the choline, and the phosphorus, of course, and many others, and many other micro mineral elements.
Whether you're a pork fan or not, an addition of pork into your diet might just increase its nutritional content. Will you give it a try? Evelyn Badu Epo, NTA News.
And as the year draws nearer to a close, the Nigerian stock market has experienced slight increase this week as the all-share index and equities market capitalization appreciated by 0.72%. Business News correspondent Charity James tells us more.
Nigerian Exchange Limited All-Share Index and equities market capitalization appreciated by 0.72% to close the week at 98,210.75 points and 59.534 trillion naira respectively. Similarly, all other indices finished higher in the week under review, with the exception of Nigerian Exchange Main Board, Nigerian Exchange Growth, and the Nigerian Exchange Sovereign Bond, which depreciated by 0.39%, 0.15%, and 0.06% respectively. 51 equities appreciated in price during the review week, higher than 32 equities in the preceding trading week. 30 equities depreciated in price, lower than 46 in the preceding week, while 72 equities remain unchanged. For Business News, Charity James.
We'll pause again and take some more messages. The news continues after. Stay with us.
Welcome to Prisma International Hotels, located at number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, Overback Road, Uyu. When it comes to hospitality industry, nothing compares with comfort, exquisite services, and top-of-the-wall security. These are what make Prisma Hotels a household name. At Prisma Hotels, you are assured of lavishly furnished, spacious rooms and suites with complimentary breakfast, top-class Blue Sea swimming pool, VIP and poolside bars, as well as restaurant where African and continental dishes are served at pocket-friendly rates. These are not all. There is high-speed internet service, closed-circuit television, spacious car park, 24-hour power and water supply, sparkle laundry and dry cleaning services, and above all, combat-ready security operatives. So whenever you are in Uyo or you are a resident in Uyo, capital city of Akwa Ibom State, make Prisma Hotels number 5 Efangosanga Street, Afagafort, Overback Road, Uyo, your choice, and you will cherish the experience. For bookings and inquiries, please call 081-3166-6660 or 0915-509-9989. Prisma International Hotels, hospitality par excellence.
Godly Pearls Recovery Mandate presents Women's Magazine program entitled Her Voice, Her Strengths. Join us as we share stories of resilience, courage, and triumph about women. It will x-ray women who are changing the world, women who have made and left legacies, iconic women with strengths and voices that translated to huge successes in our time. Join Dora Okwabasi on NTA Channel 12 Uyo as she presents the program Her Voice, Her Strengths every Saturday 5:30 to 6:30 p.m. on Facebook and YouTube. Keep a date.
Thank you for still staying tuned into sports now, as Bielsa State looks forward to hosting the National Sports Festival Sports journalists are urged to stay ahead of the game by embracing emerging trends, specialize and leverage technology to connect with audience in an innovative way. This call was made at a symposium organized by the Sport Writers Association of Nigeria, SWAN, in Bayelsa State, where sports veterans share insights on cutting-edge trends and techniques in sports journalism. Ebinimizi Timiola reports.
Sports reporting, a specialized aspect of journalism practice, is evolving and professionals are adapting to stay ahead. This is why the Sports Writers Association of Nigeria, Bayelsa State, gathered relevant stakeholders within the state in this lecture and symposium on cutting-edge trends on latest techniques in sports journalism to update knowledge in the practice.
With this knowledge we have acquired today, we will see better journalists, better sport broadcasters, better presenters when it comes to the area of sports presentation.
Bayelsa is gearing towards hosting the National Sports Festival. About 32 sports will be competed for, and it's important for sport journalists to know how to report each and every one of those sports.
That we do not need to continue to stick to old traditional writing that is becoming boring. We should be flowery with our language. You should be flamboyant with your language without being scandalous and sensational.
Today's journalists are actually in the modern age. And you have seen it that at the tips of your finger, you have every information available. So they clearly should be ahead.
Prominence first. Being conscious of my environment. Making sure I report what people want to hear.
The world is evolving, technology is changing the landscape in sports journalism, and we in this part of the world should follow suit.
The aspect of writing, photography, video coverage, all encompassed, all in one. So it makes your program richer, makes whatever you present richer. So that's the knowledge is disseminated today.
This event marks a key part of the association's week-long activities in the state, as it provided avenue for sports writers to be updated in Yenagwa, Ebinimi Timiola, NTA News.
And for all the sports stories, Peter Obo is our guide.
The managing director of the news agency of Nigeria, NAN, Ali Muhammad Ali, has underscored the significance of the agency's regular walk and jog exercise, describing it as a key initiative to enhance the physical, mental, and social well-being of staff. Speaking during the third edition of the NAN Fitness and Walk exercise, which covered roughly 5 kilometers, Ali noted that as a media organization operating in a fast-paced and demanding environment, NAN must prioritize a healthy workforce. He stressed that healthy staff are naturally more productive, energetic, and creative.
A team that exercises together is a team that achieves together. And beyond that, you know, we in the agency will emphasize this wellness because we believe a workforce that is well and healthy would achieve rapidly, faster than you have a lethargic workforce. Lethargy has no place in the agency.
Elsewhere, the 2025 Adova Handball Premier League wrapped up in a spectacular fashion after days of top-tier handball brilliance. In the men's final, Safety Shooters of Abuja overpowered Coas Shooters 43-32 to clinch the trophy. In the women's category, Safety Babes edging Rima Queens of Sokoto 27-24. Meanwhile, in the Nigerian Premier Football League Matchday 16 features, El Kaneme Warriors faced Barawa FC, while Abia Warriors square up against Rivers United, who sit on 26 points. The match involving Remo Stars and Eyimba has been postponed. Enugu Rangers will look to recover from their recent loss to Rivers United, as Nasarawa United aim to continue their winning form against Shooting Stars. Finally, in Matchday 15 of the English Premier League, Aston Villa hosts Arsenal in a clash between two informed sides, with Villa hoping to extend their impressive home run. Manchester City will also look to preserve their dominant home record as they take on Sunderland. Tottenham Hotspur face a test against Brentford, who are determined to spring an upset, while Liverpool seek to recover against Lee's energetic pressing style. Bournemouth are set to battle Chelsea. With Sport Update, Peter Oibo, NTA News.
And that's the news this Saturday evening. Do continue to have a very lovely weekend. Good night.